you don't get mature and veteran and even ancient trees if you can't manage these defects. If every time you find a defect you are jumping straight to removal, not only do you disallow big mature trees to come around, I think you're frankly not ready to be having those kinds of conversations.
And I think it's not just, I mean, obviously, it's not just about the removal of a tree that's been deemed as having a defect, but it's the removal of these defects that I think is a negative thing too. It's not just like that, like we're removing features of a tree that are, functional, that are supposed to be there. And I think it's a lot of misunderstanding of what these features are and what they contribute. And so, I guess my thought is thinking like seeing all of these fused branches, someone could be like, oh, that's a defect, we have to remove that element out of the tree. It might not be a sale on the removal of the entire thing, but the removal of the defect itself.
Something to do.
And it's still a disservice.
Agreed. And I think this type of thinking somewhat is to blame from being strictly educated by on-the-job training and also by industry literature. I should say here that industry literature can be very good, and it often is, but it really presents information through the lens of, again, how do you work with a tree? How do you find stuff to do? If arborists are trained to find defects, to make sales, to do stuff to trees, that's how they see trees, is that these trees have things that we need to fix. And of course, there are reasons to work with trees. Mm-hmm. We're not making that claim. Language like defects, you're using that in your vernacular, it's a reflection of like industry priorities, not necessarily tree priorities. And furthermore, unfortunately, like we've discussed before, and we'll do so more, industry priorities aren't always in alignment with tree priorities. They're often in alignment with making revenue and keeping people busy and finding things to do.